What's the most popular quick meal in the world? The hamburger. From the carpeted dining rooms of the largest cities to the sidewalk lunch stands of the smallest towns, the hamburger is king. Build a better hamburger, and the world will beat a path to your door. But you'd better put something extra into it, because the competition is hot and heavy. The public's hunger for burgers doesn't mean they'll eat just anything under a bun. In today's burger market, the average child is a gourmet by age 10, and the average adult considers himself a chef. So yours had better be something special. All hamburgers start out the same way. Good beef, either ground yourself or purchased from the purveyor in the quality and shape you order. But what happens to it later is what makes all the difference. A clean working area is a must, with all the garnishments and ingredients laid out in advance to save time. Refrigerated properly for sanitation. Fresh, tasty, unique garnishments. Don't skimp on quality here any more than in the meats and buns you use. The garnishments and sauces can provide just the edge you need to beat the competition. Anyone can cook a burger, but not everyone can do it right. It is normally not necessary to add grease. The fat in the meat takes care of that. One side of the griddle should be wiped dry of grease and food particles to make room for grilling buns. How you toast them depends on the results you want. If you use a broiler, always oil it first to prevent sticking using a clean towel. The burgers should be a little thicker for broiling to make them easier to handle. And speaking of handling, don't puncture the patties with forks or press the juices out with a spatula. The humble hamburger lends itself to 1,000 varieties of imaginative treatment. And when you glorify it with a little cheese and bacon, plus colorful fruit, you've got a sure hit. The noble onion has been doing its bit for the hamburger for generations. But why stop with onion alone? When people buy a hamburger plate, they often make it the entire meal. Encourage that practice by fixing up a plate that offers a taste of salad with dressing. Top it off with something colorful, and toss in a basic accompaniment like potato chips. Why not go international with your burgers? Begin with a basic carrot curl and pickle. Add spicy potato salad. Then add Swiss cheese melted over the meat. And here's what makes it unique: a zesty covering of sauerkraut. Give it a little extra color. Give it a continental name, and you've got something special. You can also do something different with extras like tomatoes. Try broiling them first. And a strip of bacon to enhance the burger's taste. This is a good one to serve open-faced for variety. Almost anything goes on a burger patty. Blue cheese wakes it up in a hurry. But don't overdo it. Just a touch is enough. With the proper garnishments and a serving of French fries, you'll wake up your customers, too. Well, we said almost anything could go on a burger, and we meant it. Peanuts in a bed of mayonnaise, with the emphasis on fruit garnishment. Break the lettuce and pickle habit and surprise your customers with fruit. You'll be surprised at the results. The old familiar ingredients of lettuce and tomato can be dressed up. Sometimes it's just a matter of creating your own dressing. But never let a burger get away from you without doing something special to it. Sometimes it's just a matter of touching up a lettuce wedge with creamy Roquefort dressing. And remember eye appeal. Want to get away from plain old French fries on the side? Try sliced bananas under a tasty fruit dressing. Cottage cheese makes a good diet substitute. Knock their eyes out with bright red cherries. And if you really want to get fancy, serve sliced avocado under a dressing and put the whole thing on a raft of toast. Serve it open-faced. Use coleslaw and slice the olives for a change. Rye bread forms the base for this one to complement the Swiss cheese. Sliced cucumber adds zing to the taste, and the right dressing completes the picture. For the hearty appetites among your customers, you might go south of the border for a little inspiration. But don't stop with the chili. Add a layer of chopped onion. Then give them a bonus of Swiss cheese julienne. And while we're talking about the hearty eaters, here's one served open-faced with broiled shrimp and fries on the side. For the cook who likes to experiment, here's one with glazed pineapple, the Hawaiian touch. And another with grilled bananas. Every chef should be prepared these days for the diner on a diet. Here's a basic plate for the Weight Watcher, low on calories but high on taste, especially with the addition of chopped green onions. Yes, today's burger market calls for a wide variety of special touches. But that's the great thing about the hamburger. So much can be done to it. The only limitation is the imagination of the man who makes it. He must see the hamburger as a challenge. He must use all of his ingenuity to invent new approaches. He must know the art of garnishment and have a repertoire of tricks up his sleeve. And last of all, he must be something of a psychologist, a man who knows that the tastes of people reflect what they are, and be ready with something for everybody.